Hello friends, today we will see the helix on cylinder. So for that purpose, the problem statement is draw a cylindrical helix of diameter 50 mm and pitch of 50 mm for two convolution of angle of helix. So for that purpose, we have to draw first that cylinder in front view and top view. They have given the diameter of that circle and or that cylinder is d 50 mm and pitch is 50 mm. So as for procedure, we will draw cylinder first. So in front view, that cylinder will be look like a rectangle, and in top view, that cylinder will be look like a circle. So here, if we will see the diameter of that cylinder is 50 mm, so I have to take a radius of 25 mm in compass. So here I have to take 25 mm radius in compass, and as for this radius we have to draw the circle. And then as for the procedure, we have to divide this circle into equal parts. So that may be a 8 parts or that may be a 12 parts. So here I will divide for optimization purpose, optimization of time purpose, I will divide this circle into a equal 8 parts. So here I have divided this circle into a 2 parts. Next I will divide into a next 2 parts. So this circle will be get divided into a now 4 equal parts. So with the help of protractor, again I will bisect that one sector. So with the help of that protractor, we have to divide this. So I will take 45-degree angle left side and 45-degree angle to right side. And as for procedure, I will join this. Now this circle is divided into a equal 8 parts. So I will give naming to that circle P. So this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be the 8. So here they have told that in problem statement they have mentioned that this circle is rotating anti-clockwise direction and with 2 convolution, means revolution of this circle is 2 revolution. So for that purpose I will take, so I have to give naming again for 1 revolution. So here till 8 there is naming is given. So in next number will be a 9. Here this will be the 10, this will be 11, this will be 12, this will be 13, this will be 14, this will be 15, and here we'll get a 16 number because this circle is revolution into a 2 convolution. So I have to take a projection of this circle into a front view. So for next step I have to take projection of this circle into a front view. So I will take all projections. So in that problem they have given the pitch of 50 mm. Diameter already we have drawn the pitch of 50 mm, but they have not given the axis height of this cylinder. So for calculating axis height we have a formula h is equal to n into p. N is the number of convolution, here the number of convolution is 2 and pitch is the 50. So the axis height of this cylinder is 100 mm. So here I will draw a horizontal line here and I will start to mark. here. So this height of this cylinder is how much? This height is 100 mm. Okay. Okay, then this axis height dimension is how much? This is the h, 100 mm. This is h, which we have calculated and into p formula. Now next we have to divide this axis height into equal parts. How many equal parts? Here we have divided this circle into 8 parts for single revolution, but here this circle is taking the 2 revolution. For 2 revolution we have divided this circle into 16 parts. So we have to divide this vertical line into equal 16 parts. For that purpose we have to draw one inclined line. We will make one construction, and here we'll mark the inclined line. I will take 80 mm distance and I will divide this by 5 mm. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, so as for procedure I have divided this will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 16. So this will be our end points. Okay, so as for procedure I will erase the front line, and I will join the last point of this inclined line with the top point of this axis. Then we have to join this. So now we have divided all this vertical line into 16 parts for 2 revolution, and we will take projection of this into horizontal. Before this we will give naming. This will be 1, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and this will be the 16. So we have to take all projection into horizontal line. So here I have taken the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 'Here we have taken projection of all these lines into a horizontal line. Now next, one by one we will start to take projection of top view and to a front view. First I will take a projection of 1 and 7. So here I will take projection. I will join 2 lines So here I have taken the projection first. Next I will take the projection of 3 and 5. Okay, all projections I have taken. Now next step is what? We have to see the how the curve will be plotted. Now this curve will be start from here, start from this point P. This curve will be look visible in here from 8 to 4, and after that 4, that curve will be get invisible, and after that point, after that 8 to 12, that 4 curve will be again visible, and 12 to 16, that curve will be again invisible. So one by one we will see, and we will take the points. First we have to take one number horizontal line and one number vertical line. Intersection of both we will get here. Second, intersection of second vertical and second horizontal line we'll get here. Intersection of third number line vertical and third horizontal we'll get here. Fourth vertical, fourth horizontal we'll get here. Fifth vertical, fifth horizontal we'll get here. Sixth vertical and sixth horizontal we'll get here. Seventh vertical and seventh horizontal we'll get here. Seventh vertical and eighth horizontal we'll get here. Now till here our one revolution will be get completed. After that, after 8, next point is 9 number point, 9 number vertical, 9 number horizontal point will be here. 10 number vertical, 10 number horizontal will get here. 11 number vertical, 11 number horizontal will get this point. 12 number vertical, 12 number horizontal point will get here. Next 13 number vertical and 13 number horizontal will get point here. 14 number vertical, 14 number horizontal will get point here. 15 number vertical, 15 number horizontal will get here. And last 16 number vertical and 16 number horizontal will get here. Now I will draw the curve. So as per explanation, as per the visualization, the curve is starting from here, and this curve will be visible in that region, and the behind this cylinder, that curve is invisible. So I will give naming. This will be P1, this will be P2, this will be P3, this will be P4, P5, P6, 7, 8, P9, this will be P10, this will be 11, this will be P12, this will be 13, this will be 14, 15, and this will be P16. So I will join this one by one. P to P1, P1 to P2, P2 to P3, P3 to P4, P4 to P5, P5 to P6, P6 to P7, 7 to 8. Here we have seen that this curve will be the dotted curve. So this curve is dotted. Again this curve will be dark, and this curve will be dotted. So this curve will be dotted. Here I have drawn dark. This will be dark. This will be dark. And this will be dotted. Okay. So likewise our the curve will be get completed, and in that way the problem will be always asked in university exam. So all students take care and try to solve this type of problem. Thank you.